The three depart the inn by night. And it is not long before Fanny needs to rest with the party silent. They overhear approaching voices agree on the murder of anyone they meet. And flee to a local house, inviting them in. The owner, Mr. Wilson, informs them that the gang of supposed murderers were in fact sheep stealers, intent more on the killing of livestock than of Adams and his friends. The party being settled, Wilson begins the novel's most lengthy interpolated tale by recounting his life story. A story which bears a notable resemblance to Fielding's own youth. At the age of 16, Wilson's father died and left him a modest fortune. Finding himself the master of his destiny, he left school and travelled to London, where he soon acquainted himself with the dress, manners and reputation for womanizing necessary to consider himself a beau. Wilson's life in the town is a facade. He writes love letters to himself, obtains his fine clothes on credit, and is concerned more to be seen at the theatre than to watch the play. After 2 bad experiences with women, he is financially crippled, and much like Fielding, falls into the company of a group of deists, freethinkers and gamblers. Finding himself in debt, he, like Fielding, turns to the writing of plays and hack journalism to alleviate his financial problems. He spends his last few pence on a lottery ticket, but with no reliable income, is soon forced to exchange it for food. While in jail for his debts, news reaches him that the ticket he gave away has won a £3,000 prize. His disappointment is short-lived, however, as the daughter of the winner hears of his plight, pays off his debts, and, after a brief courtship, agrees to marry him. Wilson found himself at the mercy of many of the social ills that Fielding had written about in his journalism: the oversaturated and abused literary market, the exploitative state lottery, and regressive laws which sanctioned imprisonment for small debts. Having seen the corrupting influence of wealth in the town, he retires with his new wife to the rural solitude in which Adams, Fanny and Joseph find them. The only break in his contentment, and one which turns out to be significant to the plot, was the kidnapping of his eldest son, whom he has not seen since. Wilson promises to visit Adams when he passes through his parish, and after another mock epic battle on the road, this time with a party of hunting dogs, the trio proceed to the house of a local squire, where Fielding illustrates another contemporary social ill by having Adams subjected to a humiliating roasting. Enraged, the three depart to the nearest inn to find that, while at the squire's house, they had been robbed of their last half-guinea. To compound their misery, the squire has Adams and Joseph accused of kidnapping Fanny, to have them detained while he orders the abduction of the girl himself. She is rescued in transit, however, by Lady Booby's steward, Peter Pounce, and all 4 of them complete the remainder of the journey to Booby Hall together.